We're in our final lesson talking about while loops, and it's about choosing a for loop versus a while loop. We've got three multiple choice questions. We'll go ahead and tackle those together and then do the fill in the blank answer by itself on a separate video. The first challenge asks, does the following situation call for a while loop or a for loop? Write a function that takes a list as a parameter. The function should go through the list and raise each number to its index power and return the sum of all of those numbers. We're talking about a list that we're explicitly iterating through. There's no need to use a while loop. Here we know our loop is finite. We know exactly how long it's going to go. It's going to go through the list, right? We know how long the list is, and we can go exactly that long. No need for a while loop. Second question, does the following situation call for a while loop or for loop? Write a function that does the sums up all the integers between the two parameters num1 and num2. If that value is even, return the sum is even. If it is odd, it returns the sum is odd. Looks like, we're going to have two parameters, num1 and num2, and we're going to sum the integers between those two numbers. Again, this is finite. We have a starting point. We have an ending point. We know how many integers are between those 2 points. So this is determinate. I can use a for loop. And there's no need for a while loop. And third challenge, same question, while loop versus for loop. Write a function that takes a value. It should convert the parameter number to binary by dividing it by 2 until the integer part is 0. If the remainder is 1, it should add a 1 to the binary number list. If the remainder is 0, it should add a 0 to the binary number list. It should reverse the list and return this number. Now, in this case, we don't know how many times we're going to have to divide by 2 and add this either 1 or this 0 onto our binary list. We don't know what the number is coming in. It could be a really big number. It could be a really small number. And dependent on that, it's going to determine how many times we need to divide by 2 until we are out of numbers and we are through the list. So in this case, we can go ahead and say that a while loop is the best choice, and we can move on. So there is one more challenge here. It's a fill in the response. There will be a video for that, and after that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the last unit of Intro to Python, which is talking about strings. It's been a pleasure. Look forward to seeing you over in the strings introduction.